Hey, what's up? I'm glad you made it here. This is Roder MMA Bet, and this is arguably the most comprehensive and profitable betting channel advice for MMA fights in YouTube. I have been betting MMA and the UFC for 8+ years with consistent results, and that's what you're gonna be getting here. This is a quick intro, and you're gonna be seeing soon the results track I'm referring to, the fights breakdown, and how I'm betting the card. Feel free to leverage my strategy, but take it with a grain of salt, as this is your money on the line. If you like this idea, you like what I'm doing here, subscribe to this channel and share with your friends. Enjoy the analysis, let me know your thoughts on the comments sections down below, and good luck with your bets. Today we'll be covering UFC 255, the prelims. If you are familiar to my channel, you know how to use this spreadsheet to your best interest. If you trust my analysis from previous fights, feel free to leverage it. You know how to use these numbers, you know what this color code means. If you don't, I'm going to be showing now what I mean by the most consistent and transparent betting strategy. I'm keeping track of everything from July this year from this is adding up to 243% profit from the start of this channel, or 51% extra from the starting money. I'm also separating this in low, high, medium, low confidence results, and how this is adding up in each one of the lines, right? So basically I'm also separating this in charts, so you can see visually how did I do on each month, and also, like I said, on this separating high, medium, and low confidence bets, what is the profit in each one of these subsections. Okay. Also, the color code means the confidence level or my advice. So I'm betting these guys at low confidence level. That's what the red is. And with this, the early prelims, I'm gonna be starting off with Cosce versus Sasha Palatnikov. Guys, there is nothing for me to call here, unfortunately. If you have if you have seen something on Palatnikov, share with me in the comments. I would like very much to analyze this fight, because Palatnikov is plus 300 at this point. You guys know that I like a live dog in terms of a bet. Now Cosce, quick guy, explosive guy, good straight punches. He's also showed that he can also calm down, not just go crazy forward or something. So Cosce looks like he has got a lot of potential, but it's just difficult to call this, as there is basically zero footage on Palatnikov. I haven't seen anything. Daukaus versus Dustin, Stoltzfus. I'm gonna be starting off with Stoltzfus. He's a decent fighter, even a quite good fighter all around. Good leg kicks, not a bad submission game. He's got some interesting submissions under his belt, like a twister. He's also got a good guillotine. But the thing is that I haven't seen much of anything impressive from him. He doesn't have a very strong, effective style. He's quite slow. His reflexes are also not that quick. So the time is a little bit off too. So I'm quite confused on the potential of this guy. As far as considering that he's a decent overall fighter. Now Daukaus, I think he has got advantage on the feet. He has quicker hands. I like his straight punches a little bit better. He's not much of a kicker, but at least from as far as I have seen. But the hands are quick enough. I think he's got more power than Stoltzfus does. But the main thing here to me is that Daukaus, he seems to be the better wrestler, and I do think he's gonna be able to take Stoltzfus down, out-grapple him. Despite these credentials that Stoltzfus has, I think Daukaus has the better grappling. At least that's what I've seen from video. He's also more active, has more tenacity basically, and I think that's gonna be enough to win this fight. That's why I'm picking Daukaus. I was very tempted to bet Daukaus, but the guy is now at minus 300, so I think the line is off. Now I wouldn't be bet him as a strong favorite, like at this level. But to bet Stoltzfus, I would wait the line to climb at plus 300, or at least plus 280, to take at least maybe something like 1% on Stoltzfus, just based on the fact that he can land some leg kicks or make this fight close, pull back and land some strikes. It's always a possibility, like I said, he's quite decently around, so he has a chance, but I don't see much of a chance. So the pick here is Daukaus by submission. In terms of bet, check for prop bets here. I think Daukaus by submission or decisions may be a good bet, and if you're going for a Stoltzfus, go for a decision. Most likely it's a decision. If Stoltzfus gonna win, and plus 500 would be a good bet, I believe. So guys, this is gonna wrap up for the early prelims. There are only 3 fights left to cover. So this is how I'm betting this this card. I have covered this before, so I'm gonna just repeat it here. And before I finalize this video and I cover on the final bets, if you like this idea, if you like my experience and what I'm sharing here, please like and subscribe to this channel, share with your friends, and considering support the channel in the future. So basically, I'm just gonna wrap up real quick. The fights that I'm betting, that I picking and betting would be Kyle Daukaus versus Justin Stoltzfus. I'm picking Daukaus, but I'm not betting this fight. Joaquin Buckley versus Jordan Wright. I'm picking Buckley by TKO, but I'm not betting this fight because I think it's too steep a line on Buckley to bet him. Daniel Rodriguez versus Nicolas Dalby. I'm throwing 1.5% of my money on Dalby, based on the idea that he can win this fight, even though Daniel Rodriguez is the favorite. I think Dalby can get inside, he can take Rodriguez down, hold him down a little bit, take him down again, so I'm based on Nicolas Dalby's pressure. I think he has a decent chance to, if he can avoid getting TKO'd, to get to Rodriguez's legs and hold top position. Brandon Moreno versus Brandon Royval. Great fight, guys. I think hands off, this is the best fight of the card. So what I see here is Royval, he has a chance getting inside, being creative, making Moreno fight on the back foot, and make Moreno open Moreno's mistake. Moreno, he's the better, more polished fighter. I can say he's got the straight punches, and he's got good takedowns, and he has a little bit of a grappling advantage in this fight. So that's why I think Moreno is the favorite, but in terms of a bet, I'm picking Royval. I'm betting Royval actually, because I see this line much closer, this fight much closer than people will imagine. So I'm going with, in terms of a bet, I'm going with Brandon Royval. Antonina Shevchenko versus Ariane Lipski. I'm picking Shevchenko very, totally not confident. I would be betting Lipski if this line was little bit higher. As of now, I'm staying out of this fight. I think it's too many doubts there. Check out my video if you're interested. Valentina Shevchenko versus Jennifer Maia. If you want to parlay Shevchenko here, Valentina, I would say you're quite safe, even as steep as this line is, because I see almost zero chance for Maia. But if you would be parlaying, I would be parlaying maybe Shevchenko with Dalby or Shevchenko with Royval, just to add some value to these props, because 10% is just too few, in my opinion at least. Davison Figueiredo versus Alex Perez, great fight, main event. Figueiredo has the better chances here. I think he can TKO Alex Perez, but Perez, good fighter. He can use his calf kicks, he cannot wrestle. Figueiredo a little bit wear on him, so he has a chance, especially by decision. In terms of bet, I'm betting Perez, but by decision I got this bet at plus 700. Also Figueiredo by decision, I got him at plus 600. Good bets in my opinion, like I'm putting here. So I'm betting either of these guys by decision. Let's see how this goes. Mike Perez versus Team Means. My pick and my bet is on Means. This I think I'm going out of the mainstream. Of course, if Perry gets Team Means face, he lands heavily. I think he has more chances to win this fight, but I'm betting that Team Means he's going to be able to avoid most of the shots. He's much taller, he has the range, he's got the massive experience, so this guy has a good chance, even though he's probably 36 years old now. He's still good, he's a good fighter, he has good wrestling, so don't overlook Team Means. I think he's the favorite to win this fight, that's why I'm putting 2% of my money on him. Mauricio Rua versus Paul Craig. Difficult fight to call. Rua on decline. Craig, not the most impressive fighter. I'm picking Craig, but again, not confident. But there is no way to bet any of these guys at this range. Cynthia Calvillo versus Caitlin Chookagian. I like Chookagian in this fight. I think she can keep the range. Calvillo didn't look that great on the flyweight division. I think the massive size and reach discrepancy here are gonna be a good factor. Caitlin Chookagian also has very good grappling, so watch out for that. I think she can even give it a good go on the ground against Cynthia Calvillo. It's back and forth here on the grappling. Both of these girls are very good. And Chookagian, she can stand back up and keep Calvillo on the outside. I'm betting that she can do it. Calvillo, of course, she's a great fighter. She's a fast girl on the feet. Great grappling, good wrestling. So this girl also has great chances to win this fight. But I like Chookagian, and I especially like a bet on Chookagian. Now it's actually at plus 200, okay? So I'll be betting that if I were you. Jaren Gooden versus Alan Jouban. Difficult fight to call and to bet. I haven't seen much footage on Gooden, unfortunately. So I'm picking Joe Ben based on what I have seen from Gooden, which is a little bit old footage. So take this with a grain of salt. But I think Paulo Joe Ben overall, you know, has more consistent. He's the overall better fighter, quicker, and yeah, I think that's basically. I think he's also, you know, experience gonna be a factor here. And that's basically it, this fight not taking place any longer. Guys, again, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please like, subscribe, and see you next time. And this is Rodder Bet, bringing the best, most consistent and transparent betting strategy for you.